newsletter presented to you by our awesome Stage 3 team. I don't know about the rest of the team, but I am excited to see what's in store for today's newscast for the first edition of the Wiripaang Whisperer.
Me too, Max. And to kick things off, we are going to cross to Natalia and Jack, who have Mrs. Lowe ready to give her principal report.
And this is yours truly, Miss Lowe, our principal of Wiripaang.
Hi everyone.
How has your day been going, Miss?
Thank you so much for asking that, Jack. I really appreciate it. My day is going really well, thank you. We've done lots of things today. We've had maintenance happening around the school. I've been down to the canteen to visit our support unit friends. I've done lots of work on the computer and I've got to most classrooms today. A really busy one.
How have you liked being a principal at Wiripaang?
I've more than liked it, so thank you for asking that question too. You know, every day is different. It's so exciting. I get to work with the best, and I mean the best students ever, and the best staff ever. And I've got to meet so many great community members as well. And most importantly, we work hard every day and we have lots of fun.
Yes. So I'd like to ask you, Miss, how has lockdown affected you as a principal?
Well, thank you so much for asking that question too, Jack. Look, when we began this year, we didn't know this was going to happen. And it caught us all by surprise. In fact, we didn't even know what it was. And you know what? We have moved and we've changed and we've adapted. And the most important thing is we are all healthy and safe and we are learning and we're learning together and we're getting through it because together we can achieve anything, especially here at our school. So thank you.
Thanks to Charlie and Jack. Always good to hear from Mrs. Lowe.
What a privilege it is to be sharing the hottest stories straight from the news desk here at Wiri. Now we're going across to Tyson and Ethan, who are with Mr. Carter, ready to find out what's been happening in the world of well-being.
So today we got Mr. Carter here. Me and Ethan will be asking him some few questions. So the first question will be, explain what do you do here?
Yeah, that's a good little question. Look, a part of my role at Wiripaang Public School, there's three main roles. The first one would be looking at attendance, so making sure that people are here every day. Every day counts, and we really want students to be at Wiripaang, being happy, safe and learning. The second one, my main role comes under is PBL, so it's student behaviour. It's making sure that people are making the right choices and positive choices in the school environment, and then so they can actually learn those skills, and then when they leave school, use those same skills to be a productive citizen in the outside world. When you get a job, when you're playing with your friends and having a great time. And then the last part that I really look after here at Wiripaang Public School is our student, well-being and learning and support. So that's making sure that students that do need support in the classroom with learning or social, that they get services from outside, and then our classroom teachers put all those strategies that we've been told to do to support you guys, making sure that you just have a great time at school and learn as much as you can. Okay? That's a good question, actually.
Oh yeah, so do you like working here?
Yeah, I absolutely love working here at Wiripaang. Obviously this is my first year, just getting to know all the kids like you guys out there playing a bit of sport on Fridays and getting around, which is nice. And also the staff as well. I have been over at Lindale probably about 10 or so years ago now, so I do see some of the families that I used to teach beforehand and some of the teachers I used to work with, so I love being a part of the Wiri family and look forward to being here for quite some time. Thanks guys for the interview today and the questions.
Yeah. Thanks team. Over to you, Dean. It's sports time. This month's sports report is proudly presented to you by Henry, Landon, Jesse and Hayden.
Every Friday, 3 to 6 split into house groups and play sports like dodgeball, touch footy, soccer and continuous cricket. K to 2 also play soccer, t-ball and basketball.
On Thursdays, we have students from Hunter Sports High who are learning to coach. They are teaching basketball, cricket, soccer and touch footy.
Stage 3 also does daily movement where we focus on building our stamina. We also play games on Wednesdays.
Ding, ding, ding. That's a wrap. Cheers, boys.
I have Emily and Taya waiting with Miss Labacombe to tell all the new things happening with learning here at Wiri.
My job's instructional leader, so my job here is to make sure that our teachers are teaching the very best way they can and our students are learning everything they can. So I spend a lot of time looking at students' results and a lot of time working with the teachers to make sure that they're doing an amazing job of teaching your children.
Mrs. Lab, could you tell us about the Fluency program?
Sure can. So this is a very exciting initiative. We've invited kids from kindergarten to year 6 to come to school early in the morning so that they can practice reading a certain passage so that they can make their reading sound like talking. It's absolutely awesome. I'm so excited. The kids love coming, and what we're looking for is that the kids can improve the speed and accuracy of their reading. So I look forward to seeing the results in a couple of weeks.
Miss Lab, can you tell us about home reading?
Love to. So home reading used to happen. Home reading was going fairly well before we had COVID-19 and we had to learn from home. But we want to get it going again. So we want to have all of our kids at home reading something that they know how to read to someone. So in the next few weeks, we're going to have lots of information coming out to parents, but we're going to do it in a really cool way. What do you reckon a good way to get information out to parents would be? Notes or a cool movie? Movie? You reckon movie? So do we. So we're going to put together a couple of movies that are going to show our families how we need their help and how easy it's going to be for them to help their kids learn to read. What do you reckon? Good idea?
Good idea.
Good idea. All right.
Thank you, Miss Labacombe, and thanks, girls.
Now for my personal favourite section of this month's newsletter, Comedy Central. I have some keen comedians waiting with our field reporters to share some fresh content with you. Over to you.
Hey, you know what would be kind of funny? If walking, talking, tiny bananas were roaming the streets. I mean, come on, it'd be cute and young. But you know what would be even funnier? If walking, talking, tiny bananas, or, for short, WTTB, roamed the streets and Oompa Loompas as well. I mean, they'd wreak havoc on the market to free their friends, but it'd be kind of funny.
Why is it annoying to eat next to basketball players?
I know why.
Because they dribble too much. What did the pencil say to the other pencil?
I don't know. What did he say?
You're looking very sharp today. Woke up at 8 and I was like, I ran for the bus, but the bus had I raced to school, I didn't even bus, but then I forgot where my classroom was. I finally found it, opened the door, the teacher turned into a dinosaur. Dinosaur rose, began to pick up pencils around me. All the kids staring, sitting in their rows. I looked down, saw I forgot my clothes. The dinosaur family started to shake. It turned out my mum was trying to wake me. Hey, so the Tom secret, like, why she got it Saturday.
Amazing. That really tickled my funny bone.
Each month we will be chatting with a different stage to find out what has been happening and any exciting news that they have to share. We are crossing over now to the brilliant early stage 1 team. I can't wait, they're so cute. Over to you, Miley and Lily May.
Here we are at the outside of early stage 1 classes, about to see what's been happening in the world of kindergarten.
What have you been learning about an art?
I've been learning, so like Mrs. Stas has been coming in and then we've been being taught about flags and Aboriginal painting, and then we get to do the art, and then we also learn to do some boomerangs, and we've also learned how to paint like a lizard in Aboriginal way, and we've also learned how cheese were made for the first and who was here before us, and we also painted like a butterfly, but how it was in the Aboriginals.
What have you been learning about in maths and English?
I've been learning about numbers, letters, words, math, spelling, and writing.
Thanks, Smiley. Thanks for asking. Well, in kindergarten this term, in maths, we're looking at whole number. We've been looking at counting backwards and forwards from 20 and 30. In literacy, we're doing new reading groups where every child's reading every day with somebody, so that's really exciting. In science, we're doing living things, so we're looking at animals and plants and people. And in geography, we're doing places. And right now, kindergarten are doing an artwork with Mrs. Darcy on the Aboriginal flag. So it's really exciting in kinder at the moment. Thanks, Miley. Thanks, Lily May.
Now let's cross to Glenn and Jasmine to see what's coming up for Wiri in the future.
Our Friday interest group will continue all term. Watch out for
Photos
in the next
newsletter.
Make sure you are looking after your best photo day on Thursday, August 13th.
Well, that's it from here at the news desk. Thanks for tuning in, and we look forward to our next edition of the Wiri Whisperer. And remember, go the Sharkies!